Hello, Hi-Fi. Are you guys ready for some open mic comedy tonight, huh? Yeah? This is about the average turnout for the beginning of the show. So, hopefully people will start strolling in as the sun goes down. This is summer hours. We're trying to start later. And I am your host, Joseph Rogers. So as you know, keep your table talk to a minimum. Don't heckle any of the comedians tonight. We have a few in the house that are going to tell some jokes for you. So a little bit about myself. I've been living in Bremerton since 1999. Yeah, I moved out from Tacoma. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat moving from Tacoma to Bremerton, at that age. Because in high school, our shittiest car, our nicest car was the shittiest car at the Silverdale school, so it's like big difference out here, and one thing I learned about growing up in Tacoma, right, that's different from out here, is that the gang activity out there, it's a little more serious than it is out here. So when I moved to Bremerton and I saw these little gang members, I was like, oh, look at you guys, you're fucking cute. You guys are fucking cute. When I grew up in Tacoma, man, there was one time I was walking through the Tacoma Mall and I was wearing all red, right? Just no fucking thing about it. I'm not a gang member, obviously, but I learned something. I was wearing all red and these two guys that were wearing blue, they said to me, "What up, Crip?" And I thought to myself, do I reply because I'm wearing red? And he said, "What up, Crip?" And then it occurred to me, I was like, oh, he's testing me. He's trying to see if I'm gonna react, because no real blood would take that. So I learned that valuable lesson and I just kept walking. That's when I learned how to power walk, in fact. Another thing about growing up in Tacoma, right? I did, in high school, I did have some black friends that took me on as one of their own. So for a little bit there, I did think I was actually black. I had the walk down. We were listening to all the music, the right shit, fucking Tupac, Biggie, Brother Lynch, fucking Twista. We were listening to all the jams, right? I had the walk down, I was dressing right. And I swear, they took me on as one of their own. But here's the thing. I never really felt like I was truly in unless I can say the word. That's right, Tony. You know how it is, man. You're not really in unless you can say it and they don't beat you up, right? So if I can say it and they don't beat me up, then I'm in, right? So I was like, pumped myself up one day. I was like, I'm going to do it today. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get fully in. And I go up to him and I was like, hey, what's up, my new friends? Fuck! I couldn't do it. Tony Zamboni's like, oh my God, is he really going to fucking say this right now? Is he really going to say this right now? Like, did I bring my strap? No, I didn't. But here's the thing is that even then I was still in denial a little bit, right? But this is the night that I knew, there was another night where I knew that I wasn't black. I was wearing my FUBU shirt, right? Imagine that, me wearing my FUBU shirt. I'm 56th and South Tacoma Way on my 7-Eleven, because that was my spot that I was repping, right? And these four black guys came up, and one of them was covered in blood, and they're all drunk and shit. He goes, hey, nice shirt. And I was like, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, thanks. What's up, man? Yo, what's up? And they're like, no, give me your fucking shirt. And I was like, oh, shit. And this is how I knew I was black. I was like, okay, here you go. That's how I knew I wasn't black. Because you know how it is, man. Like, that's a FUBU shirt. I paid $60 for that shirt. Most people would at least put up a fight, the little one, It's like, nope, not me. Not me. So my first Bremerton party that I went to, right? That was a trip. No black people. Was not used to that. That was weird. And I did meet this girl, right? And she was hanging out, and she had a tattoo on her stomach that said "dangerous when wet." Yeah. So I was like, all right, Bremerton, let's see what you got, right? So I went up to her and I was like, hey, I bet you I can get you wet. And she slapped me. Just straight up fucking slapped me. Damn right. Yeah, I mean, she had a tattoo that said dangerous when wet. I mean, fucking, how can you be like, damn right? That's weird. Well, maybe you know why she had that tattoo. The reason why was because apparently she was on the swim team. I didn't. Good to know. Good to know. Also, here's my thing too. Is like it took me a while in life to come to the conclusion that I'm just a fucking sex addict. Right? I'm just a fucking sex addict. You think when you're growing up, you know what it's like. Being a sex addict's not easy, man. It's not easy because when you're a sex addict like me, like you'll get in a normal conversation with somebody and it turns into a sexual thing, like every fucking time.
That ass though.
Yeah. So I was at an elevator, and this other lady was at an elevator, and she goes, "Are you coming?" Why are you coming right now? Because I'll come with you, sure. Let's go, Grandma. Let's get in this elevator. Yeah, she was pretty old. And then I'm telling you, man, it's not easy being a sex addict. And then at Whitco the other day, I had another encounter with an old woman, and I asked her, I had an old $20 bill, and I asked her, I was like, will this self-checkout machine take this old $20 bill? And she goes, yeah, they may be old, but they're not obsolete. I was like, oh, damn, she's like totally thinking I'm talking about her. And I was like, oh yeah? I was like, we can handle this right now, because I bet you cannot take me throat fucking you right now, Grandma. I'm telling you, man, it's like when you're a sex addict, those things happen. It's weird, man. It's not easy being a sex addict, man. It's not. I love all the kinds of sex. Makeup sex, wake up sex, breakup sex, fucked up sex, kids in the next room sex, college dorm room sex, Burger King bathroom sex, fucking hi-fi sex before they remodeled it. I mean, what do you think this couch over here is for? I mean, it's always been here. It's fucking fuck couch. It's the hi-fi fuck couch. Sex. I love all the different kinds of sex. There was breakup sex. I've had that. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced breakup sex, but I would not recommend that shit, okay? This is what breakup sex is. I found out the hard way. I was breaking up with this girl. She starts crying. I start getting emotional. She goes, I'll only let you go if we can fuck one more time. And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm breaking up with you. That is the worst idea ever. Right? But she's like, one more time and you can go. So like, fuck it, let's get this over with, right? I'm a sex addict, fuck it. So I'm fucking it, right? But I'm having a hard time getting it up, And she's having a hard time getting wet. And being the sex addict I am, this was my first thought. I took some of her tears and I fucking used that as the Dude. I came, because I always come, by the way. I'm not sure if you know that. But it was the worst. Breakup sex, don't do that shit, bro. And here's the thing, right? Wake-up sex. I thought wake-up sex was something completely different than what it was. I thought wake-up sex was, I'm going to wake you up with sex. Yeah. I had that shit all wrong. So I tried it on my girlfriend once. 20 minutes into it, she didn't wake up. Yeah. I think that was the first real time I thought maybe I have a small penis. I don't know. But it did occur to me when I probably do have a small penis because the thing of sweat dripped off me and landed on her, and that woke her up. I was like, really? That woke you up? Jesus fuck. But here's the thing, right, about the ratio. Okay, I always come. That's my story. I'm a man. I always come. Okay, I'm sorry. This is how it is. Well, my girlfriend, she was gonna get me back the other day. She's like, I'm gonna show him what it's like to almost get there and not come. Because I've done that to her so many times, I feel bad. And the reason why is because it's so rare that I make her come that whenever she says, don't stop, it makes me come right away. Even if I feel like I didn't have to. Just the thought of almost making her come makes me come. And then I ruin it. She's like, why did you stop? I was like, it was so good. She thought she was gonna give me good the other day. She's like, make sure to tell me when you're about to come. And I was like, okay, all right. So I was like, I'm about to come. And she just backed off. Just jumped off that shit. She's like, yeah, now you know how it feels. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, yeah, now you know how it feels, motherfucker. And I was like, oh yeah? Well, here's the thing you don't know about a man. And I just came without even using my hands. I just looked at her and fucking came. And that was the pure definition. I could see it in her eyes. Penis envy. She was so mad that I could just stand there without being touched and fucking finish. It ruined her. I'm sorry. I'm just ad-libbing tonight. I'm sorry, guys. What else ruined our relationship though was she was listening to Chris Brown the other day. I said, why are you listening to this guy? He beat up his girlfriend. She's like, I don't care. He looks cute. And I was like, let's be real. The only reason why you like Chris Brown is because you saw his penis on the internet. She goes, what? And I was like, never mind. You didn't know? She's like, no, I didn't know. She's like, show it to me. So I was like, fuck, I showed it to her. You know? And it totally ruined her sex life because now every time we fuck, she wants to listen to Chris Brown. You know? And now I feel bad for not having a Chris Brown penis. You know? So, yeah, don't do that. Don't show your girlfriend Chris Brown's penis because she might ask you to stop fucking her and use a strap-on instead. So,
we've all been there.
Yeah, don't be that guy. I think I've gone on too long. All right, everybody, let's give a warm welcome to your first open mic comedian. He is a new local guy and he's been tearing it up. Give it up for Jordan Hansen, everybody.